What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning into the MMA LADS podcast. We are going to be recapping UFC 311, and I got my co-hosts here, Kevin and B-Ry, and they're going to be helping me out recap these fights. So let's start with the prelim card. Kevin, if you do us the honors, let's scroll down to the prelim card.
Going right now. Here we go.
The first fight of the prelim, Grant Dawson versus Diego Ferreira. What did you guys think of that fight? It was pretty fire, no?
It was pretty all right for me. I was expecting Grant Dawson to win, and he got the dub. Diego Ferreira, he didn't have that much action, so it was an okay fight.
Yeah, Ferreira had a good last performance against Rebecki, letting him get tired, being able to show veteran experience in the end. Against Grant Dawson's a little too young, a little too hungry. I want to say he's equally as good as Gamrot almost, man. He's got great pressure to take you down. He will hold you there. The ATT team always guiding him in the right direction. So props to him. I think him versus maybe Dariush. Maybe they can actually give him Gamera. He could get someone in the top uh 12 moving forward.
For sure, yeah. I mean, I was happy. I got my money on that one, so that was a nice win for me. All right, the next one we got Bogdan Guskov versus Billy Elikana.
Dude, so when I saw this fight, Billy was actually doing really good in the first round. And
Yeah,
at the end of the first round, that's when Guskov he almost submitted him, right?
Yeah, he
yeah,
almost
And
finished him at the end of the
I
first.
think I think he tapped after the bell, and that was crazy.
Hmm.
He tapped when the bell rang. That's when he was like, all right. But the
that's
ref was like, hey
crazy.
man, just go back to your corners. Like, okay, I guess we're
Well,
gonna continue fighting.
I'm glad you saw his fight because unfortunately, our stream was lagging a little bit, so we weren't able to see the whole thing.
Oh
But
really?
we did see Billy. Man, Billy, shout out to him. He came in this fight, short notice.
Oh really?
And
Okay.
yeah, short notice fight for him. Remember, this was supposed to be Johnny Walker fight.
Oh, that's
So
true.
Billy
Wow.
stepped in short notice. And man, he got him in a good submission attempt, but Bogdan Guskov overwhelmed him and he TKO'd him, right? That was the finish.
No, with submission
Sub.
on the second
Oh,
round.
Yeah.
submission. Okay, right, right,
He had him against the fence. He threw
Hmm.
some big body shots that sent him down.
right,
And I
right.
think he was trying to ground and pound and just said, "Give me your neck."
Yeah,
And just
Yeah,
bang.
finished
That's
it
it.
off like that.
Finish it like that.
that's
Alicana was
right.
done.
Yeah,
He actually
that's right.
fights at middleweight and he took this on
Oh,
light heavy. So,
Wow.
that's crazy.
I appreciate those that step in to help the card out. And now they get, we'll see, maybe a 3-fight contract. We'll see what he looks like at middleweight. Or he can even stay at light heavy. That was a big dude.
Yeah. All right, next up we got Zachary Reese, Azamat Bekoev. This one was pretty exciting.
Dude, this one was
This one
crazy.
was crazy, man. This one had a crazy KO. This dude was freaking seeing stars for a
Super
couple
stars, yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, it only lasted, look at that 3-minute fight. I remember we were watching it. Reese, I think he is well-rounded, but just like you've mentioned before, Max, about Oliveira, is he's too comfortable being on bottom, trying to work your guard. I understand. It's a long dude. He can try to throw up some submissions, but look what happens. And then uh that guy's debuting in the UFC versus Reese, who's fought on Contender Series, who he got slam KO'd by Cody Brundage. I'll never forget that when I saw that live. He has honestly, he has a good skill set. I'd like to see him put it together. And if you noticed, Kevin, if you noticed this one too, because I mentioned it to Max, he was out, and then the way that the ref jumped in, he crushed his back of the head back to the canvas, which put him out even worse. So I always feel bad when those type of things happen, man. Referees have a tough job, but uh Bekov looked good, man. Let's see what
Yeah.
he can do at middleweight.
Yeah, for sure. Now we got a big upset. Let me tell you. The odds on this one were crazy, dude. Look at that. You can even see it there. Minus
That's
1100 plus 700 for Ronnie Barcelos. The winner of this fight, man. This was a bit of a fraud check, man. I'll be honest with you. You know, Peyton Talbot, look, he's skilled. He's got a lot of spectacular fights, you know, where he looks good, but unfortunately, he hasn't really been tested in the wrestling. I mean, look what happened. He got dominated badly, like for 3 rounds. Like, didn't even win. He didn't even win a single minute of that fight, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, man, the odds makers, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. You know what I mean?
Kind of disrespectful to put the odds that in
That
someone's
crazy.
favor, but let's see what Talbot can do. Again, he Barcelos national Brazilian wrestling and BJJ champ, so that's never an easy fight. It was just
No.
easy when Umar did it. Umar slept him when they fought, so everyone thought, oh, if Talbot is that good, O'Malley-esque, aura, etc., he's gonna do the same to Barcelos, and look what happened. He got exposed. They wasted a lot of promotion on this guy. A lot of promotion on this guy, man. And then he has a YouTube channel doing the 10 versus 1 dating shows and shit. Like, good for him. He's marketable and he's skilled. He just couldn't get it done, man. Back to the gym. Get your wrestling up.
So you're saying he wasn't that focused, pretty much. He was relying too much on his luck.
No,
No.
you can have all the skills, but you just underestimate this guy because he's
Mhm.
37. I mentioned that too, bro. He's 11 years older than Talbot, which is insane, but that's 11 years of wrestling and grappling experience
That's
that
true.
Payton doesn't have. So,
That's facts.
he ain't no Caucasus Mountain uh
Dagestani.
yeah, bro, he's not. So, good luck, and he's not an all-American wrestler. So, now we found out your weakness. Let's see who they give him next, man. Man, what do you guys think Talbot should fight?
I don't know, but let me just tell you something. I think you know what it was, man? He cut his hair. Cut his hair. He
Mm,
lost all his aura points.
You're right.
All of them, dude. And
it's
I
like
had
the
a feeling,
legend of
I had a gut feeling, he's gonna lose. Nah, I don't think he's gonna lose. Nah, but he cut his hair. That's what he gets.
He's
Don't cut your
definitely
hair. Don't cut your
a
hair
hipster,
again.
man.
Yeah, for
You
real.
gotta grow it back out. Don't fight until you grow it back like
You
fully.
know what this reminds me of? Just like that kid, Raul Rojas. You know, he lost against Christian Rodriguez. You know,
Chiwiwi.
exactly. He was on a run, and it sometimes it's good that undefeated people take a loss because then they learn from it. So I say this is a great thing for Talbot, man. Yeah, it was a fraud check, but
He's young.
he's young. He's young, so he's fine. He's gonna learn a lot from this. He's gonna
Yeah.
learn a lot, and it's just gonna make him better.
right. And look, he's newer in the UFC. He's got a lot to learn. But it's crazy, like when I can understand somebody like a Bo Nickel when they have such high wrestling accolades, where you're like a NCAA wrestling champ. You know what I mean? Like all American. Like okay, like that makes sense. But like Peyton Talbot's accolades, I don't know, it just didn't really warrant the minus 1100 per se. You know what I mean? I guess they're riding a lot on,
Aura.
kids undefeated. Like you said, B-Ride, the age gap. But look,
TikTok
man,
edits of Peyton Talbot sleeping people.
yeah.
That's enough to make the odds minus 11. Yeah,
But
I know
but
what you
you
mean.
saw once you meet somebody that has incredible wrestling, jiu-jitsu accolades like that, man, it's
Let
not
me
as
ask you guys
easy.
a question. Was this the first UFC veteran that he fought? Like a real veteran?
Ah, man. I mean, definitely the oldest
Yeah,
and most experienced. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
100%.
Exactly. So this is basically the rookie versus the veteran, and the veteran's
Brother,
saying, "What's up?"
imagine what the top 10 of the division would do
Oh
to
yeah,
him
it
hmm
with their grappling compared
exactly.
to, yeah,
Um,
man.
Yeah, yeah, you got to build him back up again. He should take another, you know, buildable fight where he looks good again,
listen,
and
And he
you
should
know,
get right back in there.
yeah,
hey, let me tell
yeah.
you something. Let me tell you boys something. Send Peyton to Dagestan 2 to 3 years. Forget about him.
I agree,
Forget
man.
about him.
How about to Georgia though? Oh shit.
Oh
Ooh.
shit!
Oh,
Oh
the Georgian
shit!
wrestling. All
You
right, all right.
mean the PI?
Yeah.
The UFC PI?
All right, let's scroll up.
There we go.
All right, we got the Mink man.
Ooh.
That first, that first one, man. What a disappointment, dude. We're
Kevin,
gonna
that's
go
your
with Kevin,
boy.
your boy, Kevin
Go
Holland,
ahead.
Rainier Derrida. Yeah, Kevin, you could do the honors. You start first.
What do you want me to say? He lost first round submission. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Okay. He
Easy, bro.
lost. That's it.
Easy money.
Easy
That was
money.
easy money, bro.
Hey, but what I did say was they're gonna do jujitsu.
You did.
So
Yeah,
I did.
you did.
That's literally what Rainier said in his podcast. Is that I'm just gonna go straight grapple. And Kevin Holland, oh, he wants to grapple. Let's test it out. Kevin, dude, your skills. You just showed that Rainier has better skills than you.
I don't need I if you click on it, I'm sure you'll see this man Rainier didn't even throw many strikes.
No.
Why do you have to, Don't play that game with Holland. Yeah.
So let's see. Total strikes 26 and
Mm-hmm.
27. Significant strikes though, 12 and 11. And he got it done with
First
just two
round
takedowns.
submission though.
First round submission. Kevin Holland,
Yeah.
man, look,
Stay at
it's like
170, man.
no, but the thing is like, do you wanna test yourself or do you wanna win the fight? Like, let's just admit Kevin Holland's striking is much better
Of
than
course.
Rainier's. So if that's your strong suit, why are you gonna go to the ground and have a jujitsu match with the guy? You know what I mean?
Yeah, remember what Hamza did to
What
Kevin
he did to
Holland?
him, yeah.
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 I
Try and
mean,
keep it standing, you know?
RDR got it done in one championship by grappling most of the time. So, I mean, I'd like to see him fight Brendan Allen or Vittori or Hermanson. Give him someone top 10. I don't know about top 5, but give him
What about
someone top
Costa?
10. Does
You
that guy
want
still
you
fight?
you
I don't know what to tell you.
I think Costa smokes him, bro.
Yeah, Costa would eat this guy. I mean,
Bro,
again,
Costa looks like he's twice that dude's size.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
nah,
like Kevin
that's a tall
Holland,
guy.
no, look, Kevin Holland and the Ritter, they looked about the same size, but Kevin Holland's not a big 185er by any
Yeah.
means. Like
Nah,
Costa
RDR's
looks
got size. He's a
Costa
big
looks
dude.
jacked, like he cuts a lot of weight, and then when he balloons back up, bro, he looks huge.
Height
Yeah.
height wise, RDR's taller.
How
But
tall is
imagine somebody like a Luke Rockhold in that same division. They're just much bigger than Rainier the Ritter, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's just my opinion.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah,
see what
like
you mean.
yeah, there's gonna I don't know, like against Costa, there's a big weight
I haven't even, dude, I
discrepancy,
forgot that
bro.
guy existed until you mentioned
Right.
him. That's how
I kind of
irrelevant
forgot about fucking Vittori, bro. Where's Vittori been?
Nah, he's
When was the
still
last
injured,
time he
he's
fought?
been
probably.
out too.
He's been out
He's
for a
Yeah,
been out
while,
for a
yeah.
while, dude.
it happens, but that's fine. I mean, we talk about the next one, Holland. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
If he
We just
plans to
keep it
take his
moving, bro.
career seriously,
Yeah.
then we're looking forward to it. If not, just have fun in there,
Yeah, keep making money.
talk mad shit to people, and yep,
He's lost too much, man. He's lost a lot.
Ah, you know who's another guy? Maybe Jared Cannonier.
against RDR.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck it. I mean, isn't Jared like on a 2-fight losing streak? So he gotta fight
we
someone now.
there's options. Yeah, yeah.
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 Listen, I think Renee has a bright future. I think he's gonna be fighting pretty frequently. When was the last time that he fought? It wasn't too long ago, too, you know?
Yeah.
It was against Mearshart
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
3
good
months ago.
fight.
hmm
Subbed
All
him,
right,
right? All right, let's move on.
let's go.
All right. Jason Almeida, Sergey Spivak.
Ho, ho, ho.
Vera, you want to touch on this one?
I mean, Almeida showed a bit of striking here, so
Surprising.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping that he's been working on that. Not like he can take on Gon or Aspinall on the feet, don't get me wrong, but we know he wants to do to people still. He's got good ground and pound, to be
Yeah.
honest. I thought he was just chasing subs all the time. He looked good. He looked good and he called out Gon. So if you want to do the right thing, you can give him Gon. And Sergey, not much to say about Spivak. I don't rate him too much. I know he's in the top 10 and whatnot, but
What's the heavyweight,
any
man?
athletic, yeah, any athletic dude in the top 10 gets it done most of the time. So not much to say there. Let's see him fight Gon. He fought Blades on the Miami card, and if
Yeah.
Blades wasn't throwing these elbows, Jailton was winning that fight. So again, even that as a rematch, Blades already has a fight, but that as a rematch isn't even a
Who's
bad
he
option.
fighting?
He is fighting a Contender Series debuter
No.
who has a win over the guy that Francis Ngannou just beat, which is the only reason they're putting that together. And the guy,
Yes.
it got overturned as a no contest because he got caught for steroids.
Wow.
So,
Yes.
just the UFC putting together some weird stuff.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
All
I,
right.
I do like that call out that Jayton Almeida had against Gon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'll be
Finally,
fun.
yeah, finally Gon should get
Give
his
him a grappler.
give him a real
Yeah,
grappler. You know what
exactly.
I mean? Yeah.
Give
So
him a
yeah,
grappler.
Joe Tenay made it, man. I was very surprised he won by TKO in the first round, dude. I thought he was gonna, probably submit him, just like what he always does, type shit to people. But TKO, it's fucking great, man. That means he's really learning. He's getting better. And he's sharpening his skills, basically.
Yep. He's only gonna get better from here.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's move on. Woo, to this banger.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ,
Jiri
man.
Prohashka versus Jamahal Hill. Make sure Jamahal
Yeah.
with the extra AH. Dude, let me tell you, this was like I said, this is a 50-50 fight for me. It was really close. They were going tit for tat. There was a bunch of cool moments where Jiri had where he was like in the Matrix where he saw his punches coming. He was like, wow, moving his head. His head movement was on point. Jamal Hill had a couple good moments himself too, but this night was Jiri's night. It was too much for him. He got the finish. Jiri looked good, man. He looked good. I'm happy for him. He got a win after two losses, to the champion, but it's still two losses. And sometimes when you get two losses back to back to the champion, it kind of takes like a little ego,
Of course.
you know, deflation. But Jamal Hill, man, he was talking a lot of shit. And he got humbled. And you know what? That's the name of the game, bro. You gotta be able to back it up. But hey, props to him. He had a good fight too. You know what I mean? He got caught.
That's right. So man, I'm actually very proud of both of these guys' performances. In my opinion, this was my favorite fight of the night. These guys were going to war, and what I loved is a straight stand up, dude. They did not go to the
It's great.
ground. I was thinking one of these guys are gonna get knocked out. It was so close. I was like, boom, bam, boom, boom to the chin. I was like, right there. To me, it could have gone either way. It's just Jerry had the upper hand, man. He was, and and on our podcast in the previous episode, I chose Jamal Hill, but then I saw Jerry talk and you said, hey, I've been practicing on my head movements and I'm keeping my hands up. If I would have known that information earlier, I would have chose Jerry. And let me tell you, that small difference in keeping your hands up and that head movement, it made a world of a difference. And if Jerry has more time to prepare and keep learning more from that, then I believe Alex will have a hard. He'll have a real hard fight with Jiri the next time they fight.
Yeah, I think anyone with a great low kick game should be able to neutralize Jiri at least for a bit. And Jamal,
Hmm.
nope, nothing. He just wanted to stand and bang, prove a point more than anything. And something that Jerry did really well. Every single coach will tell you you want to make someone miss by an inch so you can counter right back. Jerry was making him miss a ton by giant head movements and then getting out of wherever he was getting backed up to. And then he decided to, at moments, slip just enough and counter right back. He
Super
is
close,
so
dude. Super
fast.
close.
He is
It,
so damn fast, man.
it's literally a game of inches, man. It really is a game of inches. If you're just an inch closer, it could put out your lights, dude. So it really is a game of inches, man.
Phenomenal. I don't want to see a third Alex fight, I'll be honest. Um,
I kind of do. The second one didn't have enough time to train.
you remember when Max Holloway fought Volk 3 times? What ended up happening on the third time? Destruction,
All
right?
right. Jesus.
Doesn't happen often. So
Come
I
on,
don't think that
man.
one needs to be
And
done.
nah. You're wrong. You're wrong. You know why?
Second fight
Because
was close.
no, because Izzy fought Alex 4 times. And what happened in the fourth time, baby? What did we see live in Miami? What did we see live? We
They're
saw
1-1 in
Izzy.
MMA, man.
Hey,
Crazy.
they need to run it back. Fuck it.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Prohashka, maybe they could give him Jan Blachowicz
That's what I was
because
about to
whatever
say.
happens
Yeah.
with the title fight, it if Pereira wins, I don't know. Blachowicz had a great fight with Pereira, a close one.
Yeah.
And then if Ankalaev wins, finally he can shut up, and then
Yeah.
that doesn't call for an auto rematch. But if Ankalaev wins, Pereira will get the auto rematch.
Absolutely.
Oh, for
Absolutely.
sure. Yeah.
Can I tell you
So
guys something crazy that
Yeah, yeah.
happened?
I want to hear it.
So check this out. I just found this out today. Jiri, his weight was 208 pounds
wow,
fight
Mm.
night.
just
Wow.
small.
Small.
He exactly. He was small. So
Yeah.
that tells me, was he getting ready for middleweight if he lost?
Nah,
No, no.
Hey, 208 pounds. That's not that bad from middleweight. Fucking Alex would weigh 220 when he fought at middleweight, dude.
nah, he's a cheat code. But
Just saying, just saying. If
Yuri, I know
I
he's
what I
teased that.
think,
He's teased that once.
yeah, exactly. What I think is if he I think he was thinking if I lose, I'm probably gonna go down. That's what I'm just thinking. But hey, I mean what do
Hmm,
I know, huh?
yeah,
That'll be interesting. All right, so our next fight, man, this one, I was so impressed with this fight. Let me tell you, Merab Dvalishvili versus Umar Nurmagomedov.
Umnar.
Man, let me start off by saying this. I was highly impressed with Merab. I thought he had a hard first two rounds. They were canceling each other out. And I think I had Umar kind of getting the better of him the first two rounds, just slightly on the striking. But man, Merab came back. The last three rounds were all his. And especially that last round, he really showed what it means to be a champion in those championship rounds. And man, highly impressed with him. Um, he was the underdog, man, and he beat Nurmagomedov, who was undefeated. You know what I mean? His cardio is, bro, one of the he's a cardio
Second to
machine,
none.
bro. Second to none. I don't think there's anybody out there that has
Nobody, nobody.
cardio like that, bro.
Oh, he's a
Even
machine.
even after this fight, he looked like he could have gone another two rounds. That's how crazy, man. And like he didn't look tired. He was
He
pushing
wasn't
the
breathing
pace on
hard.
him. He wasn't breathing hard. We saw Umar breathing hard. I kept screaming to B right, yo, Umar's breathing hard. He's tired. He's tired. Even after that, after the fourth round, going into the fifth, he was in his corner breathing hard. And Marab, bro, calm. You know, he knew what he needed to do. And good on his coaches for telling him, hey, look, push the pace, push the pace. You know what I mean? Great game plan. I was super impressed with him. And let me tell you, I'm gonna say this right now. I don't see anybody beating this guy right now.
Nobody.
I don't see anybody beating him. And he's already beat a lot of the top guys in his division. You
Former
know, he
champions. Yeah.
former champions. His resume speaks for itself, man.
Yeah. So with this fight, again, if Chael Sonnen hasn't said it a million times, weaponizing pace, using your pace as a weapon, just it's unfortunately those first two rounds went more Umar's way. Does that mean anything across all five rounds? Not really. I mean, he knew at the end of the day he had the better cardio. He impressed me. I did think Umar was gonna be able to pull it off. And I was telling you, Max, imagine how pissed Habib must have been in the corner,
Oh,
knowing that
bet.
Umar was getting tired, considering they train in the mountains. You've seen videos of they leave sweat and staph infection every single practice. They have cardio. That's not an issue. Against Sanhagen, again, Sanhagen wasn't pushing that type of pace on him, but his cardio looked fine. And now Marab, again, different story, dude. O'Malley arguably did better than Umar in terms of not being so tired in the last
Oh,
rounds.
true, true.
In
Oh,
terms of
maybe,
not being
yeah.
tired in the last rounds. In
Right.
terms of skill for skill and the fight in general, Umar, he did great, dude. He did. He's a again, Habib made your game plan and coaches you, obviously. Amazing. But I don't understand a guy with such dexterous kicks did not bother to teep Marab to the body the way Sean O'Malley got to do to him in the fifth round of the last fight. Maybe because he's scared of a kick getting caught and then going to the ground. But look what that got you. I mean, you handled yourself on the ground every time except for those last three rounds. And props to Marab's chin. We've seen him get dropped by Marlon Moraes. Cejudo clipped him badly. People have clipped Marab, and his chin always holds on. And not only that, he gets hit and then right back on you. So insanely impressed by Marab. I don't think anyone beats him. Peter Yan is going to meet the same fate as before, no matter how much better he's looked, and nobody can really take that from Marab right now, man. If he does uh two more title defenses, then he's a top 10 fighter ever in the lower weight classes. Like he is that good, man. I don't see anyone beating him. Uh Umar, who do you think Umar could fight, man? Because he looked good. Nothing to take away from him. He just got tired. But if they put him in a 3-rounder with someone, he's gonna
I
Wait,
I
what do you
know
think,
who
walk
Peter
he I
Yan?
know who he's gonna fight. I already know who he's gonna fight next.
Davison.
No, no, no. Hear me out. He's gonna be fighting for his life when Khabib puts him in the training room. Brother, you tired?
You
You
tired?
tired? You tired? Everybody tired today.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Uh,
kill him.
let's see who they can give him. Um, I'd like to see O'Malley and Sanhagen
That's the
finally
one I
get
want to see.
booked. Yeah, and then we could see um they could just give Marab Peter Yan part two. They could, right? And then Davison can fight Umnar. Cheeto's technically still in the top 6 or 7. Who else? I mean, a lot of different names, but none of them can beat Marab. So
Look, I think they'd probably give O'Malley that rematch now. I
Nah,
think they would, man. That's
the
they're trying to make
Dana,
him the cash. Yeah, they're trying to make it the cash cow. You know what I mean?
swag.
I think they'd probably give him the rematch. The only other person I can see them giving is Peter Yan.
Yeah.
But really nobody right now. I
oh,
think the division needs to kind of work itself out a little bit more. See, develop a new real like top contender.
remember Kevin, I mentioned they could do it at this point because the guy has over 3 defenses, is
Ooh, I
they
know who
can
you're gonna
have
say.
Pantoja
Pantoja.
get a crack at Marab. Will it go his way?
Most likely not.
Probably not, but
Nope.
um again, they can just do it, just do it.
They can do whatever they want.
Someone gets built up
Yeah.
off of it. Like Marab defended against another legitimate title holder from another division, and we can see how that goes. But again, man, he's OP. That cardio alone, I'd never since Kane did it to heavyweights, Holloway does it all the time on the feet to people, but this is cardio exponentially better than those
Yep.
guys because it's in the wrestling and the most demanding part of the sport. So respect to Marab, bro. I didn't bet these fights, but I would have put my money on Umar, so I would have lost it.
Yep.
So yeah, man. I'm very proud of Marab, man. He really pushed the pace, man. He really shows that cardio is extremely important, especially in those championship rounds. That will make or break you. Man, is Umar was doing really good in the first 2 rounds. If Umar would have just won the third round, we would have had a new champion. And you know what's crazy enough? Umar he broke his hand in the first round,
That's what
which
he
is
Yeah.
said. In the
crazy.
second round, he started
Yeah.
feeling his hand funny,
So that's
which
why I don't. That's probably one reason why he's in punching so much. But he was doing good just until man those championships rounds. Man, he started losing it super quick. Man, he can't really focus. Your heart rate's like at 200. You can't focus. You're so tired. You're exhausted. Everything's heavy. Khabib screaming in your back. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like it just. I could just imagine when he was going through it. Marah was just, hey man, this is every day for me. Fucking. When he said I have better sparring rounds with Alj than with you, dude. So I just found that hilarious, dude. But
yeah,
a crazy thing that I saw on today's podcast of Henry Cejudo and Kamar Usman, Cejudo said, dude, right now as we're speaking, Marab is the bantamweight goat. No
yeah.
one's resume can compare. The last 5 fights he's had, no one comes close in that bantamweight right now, dude. So man, it's crazy, man. Marab's that guy right now. We
I
have a
agree.
superstar in the bantamweight division, and you know, I didn't think he was gonna win, to be honest. But let me just
Yeah.
tell you this: Marab's stock has skyrocketed so fucking high, dude.
Dana went from
So
I never
fucking
want to see
high
this guy headline a card
for real,
again
dude.
to
To hey, man,
stroking him off,
let's go. And it's very impressive, man. He just fought a couple months ago. He was pressured into fighting this, and just everybody was against him.
And he
Dude,
fought injured.
and
with
he fought.
the
Exactly. I was
leg.
just about to say
What he
that too.
Yeah.
said. Oh
He
man,
said that he had a back injury, and then I think he had like a little staph infection in his leg.
Yeah. He had an
He said
infection.
that
He had a
man can
cut.
cut.
yap.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? He said he cut himself because he was going up the stairs. His shin cut,
That sucks.
and he got infected. And just
And
crazy
he
enough,
kept training.
and he kept training. And
Yeah.
he said he wrapped it up, and he kept training. And dude, it's just man, dude, my Rob is that guy right now, dude. I'm very extremely proud of Georgia right now, dude. They got 2 champions.
Yeah. And I do
Crazy.
want to say, man, the first two rounds, they were Umar and Marab, they were going tit for tat with the wrestling where Umar would shoot a takedown on him, Marab would cancel, Marab would shoot a takedown on him, he would
Goku and
cancel it.
Vegeta.
It was tit for tat for those first two rounds. And it's crazy. If you see those first two rounds and then you compare it with the last round where you see Marab just standing up when Umar's trying to take him down, and he's just like
Dude, what are you
standing
doing?
up and
Like,
going like
yeah.
this, like I was like, oh shit, bro, this guy's something else, man.
And listen, that just shows goes to show you, man, dude, wrestling is the perfect base to start in MMA, man. It's just
Cardio is the perfect
it
base.
no,
Cardio.
yeah, but I'm saying
EPO.
a lot of obviously, but a lot of people, they have when you start off wrestling, you usually have great cardio. Constantly wrestling all the time. That uses so much energy out of you. So it's great. It took so much energy out of Umar, and
By the way, I
Umar
think
he's fought 5 rounds before against Corey Sandhagen. So I was like, whoa, he's fucking tired. It's the fucking wrestling that's getting him so fucking tired.
I think Marab was a Sambo dude too, but
Oh,
just
really?
the wrestling. Yeah, the wrestling is just
Shit,
the
dude.
MMA wrestling. It's different, and the pace more than anything. You can
Mm.
stop. He shot. I
Another,
think the stats were 30 something, and then he beat GSP's takedown
I was
record,
just
which
about to say he now he has the most
man,
takedowns in the UFC.
we can arguably say there's no better wrestler ever in the UFC
I mean,
than
technically, hey, facts are
Marab.
facts.
We used to say it was
The
GSP,
numbers
and
are
now it's
there.
and look who he did it to.
Yeah,
He did it
exactly.
to a
Dagestani.
freaking Dagetani,
Yeah.
Fucking one of Khabib's proteges, dude.
his cousin
Yeah, there it is. It's
Umnar.
family.
But yeah, enough to talk about that one.
Yeah.
Max,
Yeah, no, I'm good with that one. Let's move on to the title fight. Islam Makachev, Renato Moicano. Man, let me tell you, I wanted to see more, man. I was so bummed at how quick this fight ended. I wanted to see this become a war and Renato look, if Renato lost and it was like three
A
rounds
war.
worth of like, yo, Renato's still alive and they're throwing hands and then, like sometimes you can still lose and your stock goes up. That's what I wanted this shit to happen. I did not expect it to go this quick, this easy. Look, the man got paid. He stepped up. It's it is
Bitcoin.
it is what it is. He got paid. He stepped up. He showed that he's a man, and
Hey, 1 day's notice, man. You can't really
one
complain
day's
about that.
notice, bro. But he's got a hard fight back up to the title shot contention, man.
Yeah, there's a couple things to say about this fight. Number one being Arman, you lost my respect, brother. I don't know what exactly went down in your camp, but you finally get to this opportunity and this type of stuff happens. When this happens as a late replacement on any random card, cool. But it was one of the best cards of the year, and it's the first card of the year, and you let this happen. It was still a great card, but as I told you, Islam's a 11 out of 10 grappler, and Moicano's like an 8 out of 10. I think he's that good. 8.5 even. But and he game plans well, so he didn't get enough time to really game plan against Makachev. I don't think he would
Of
have been able to
course.
do much.
Not
I
at
thought
all.
Makachev was going to do better on the feet. It looked like he dropped them once, but he didn't. It was a slip. But Moicano, I kind of forgot about his striking. I was just looking forward to if he can handle the grappling. And then Arman, I think that would have been a war. I think
It would have,
Islam would have
for
got it
sure.
done way later against Arman. I feel bad. If I'm not mistaken, Dariush is higher ranked than Moicano, 2 fight losing streak, but he's higher ranked than Moicano, and he's been booked to fight Makachev like twice, and that just fell through. So I feel so bad for Dariush, but he got his win money and his
Yeah.
show money to sit in the arena. So can't complain too much there. But Moicano, give him Paddy Pimblett or give him Benil again, whatever the
Yeah.
case is.
Rematch.
make it make it happen. And Makachev, give him Oliveira. Let Saryukian fight one or two before giving you that rematch. Because now that we know you're capable of hurting your back doing freaking headstands before the weigh-ins, I it, it only takes one time to not gain Dana's trust like that. So he even said it himself, like, no, he's got to work his way back to the title shot.
I think it could have been, this is my theory, is that Armin was cutting when he was cutting weight, he might have had a bad weight cut. And usually when that happens, when you're dehydrating that much, you start getting back, your body
Back
starts to
cramps.
spasm, back
Yeah.
cramps and stuff like that. So he probably started developing these cramps and stuff like that, and probably maybe even stopped him from even making the weight.
Yeah, I could tell you what happened. I listened to his podcast today with Ariel. What he said was he was 6 pounds away from making weight, and then his yeah, he was getting some back problems. He said he had sciatica from this lower side of the hip and stuff like that. So he said it's been like that for a while, but he was trying to do everything, all this recovery here and there. But it's just the day of the fight, man, it just wasn't enough.
I remember when Daniel Cormier sneezed and pulled his back and then still fought Derek Lewis. Obviously, completely different division and conversation there, but that's the thing with weight cutting. I think Armand cuts a good amount of weight. He's just shredded to the gills, man. When you have that little uh fat to lose, water to lose in general, it's
It could be a
really
lot
difficult.
harder.
So yeah, I don't know who they can give. I don't know who they can give him next, man.
Hey, he wants to fight Chandler.
Maybe he said that.
No, he
I
said
thought
he
He
he's
wanted
just
said
to
if
looking for
fight
easy
Charles.
money.
He said he
no,
wanted to fight
no,
Charles.
but he said if he can't fight Charlie, give me Chandler. Fuck it.
People have been saying, if Charles and Saryukian was 5 rounds instead of three, maybe Charles would have
Maybe
won.
Charles would
So
have won.
maybe they can do that and let Islam chill, or they can give him Charles and
I
have,
say just give Islam Charles because Islam didn't have no damage, nothing. So
yeah,
and
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
he can get right back in there, but you know how he is. This might be his only fight this year, knowing
yeah,
him.
yeah. That guy
It's this
refused.
or Abu
Yeah,
Dhabi.
yeah.
That's it.
I think he would fight like in May or June because Ramadan and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
look, we got Justin Gaethje, Dan Hooker about to
so
fight.
so
So
that
maybe,
yeah, whoever wins that,
yeah, that would be interesting. So we got, I would love to see him fight Charles. I've been fucking barking for this for the longest time. I
who
would love to see Islam fight
Islam fight Charles?
Charles
So he
again.
what? So he could lose again?
If there's
ooh,
somebody, if there's two people in the division that could put up a fight against Islam, it's Charles and Armin.
yeah.
Okay.
So we got that. We got the Justin Gaethje Dan Hooker winner could be one. Then there's also, if this happens,
Hmm.
just speculating here,
Hmm.
Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway. Let's say
Hmm.
Max Holloway comes into 155 and beats Dustin,
Hmm.
you can warrant the fight of Islam and Max.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I was gonna say could be.
Um,
It wouldn't be a
They could
great
even just give
wrestling match.
Armand Max. Like they could.
no, no, I don't think so.
Anything could happen.
Yeah. But yeah, Arman, I
Gamrot
think
has
he
the
needs to
loss.
win another two, unfortunately.
Yeah. It sucks, man. I've
Oh,
been
Sucks.
and
waiting
then
for that fight
sorry,
forever.
Michael Chandler is booked against Patty. Patty the
Oh,
Patty.
okay.
That's confirmed, confirmed?
Uh
Speculation.
pretty sure from all the things I've seen, my
Right,
sources,
right, right.
Okay.
then I think it's confirmed because the Dariush, I'm sorry, Benoit versus Patty's not happening anymore. And it's probably gonna be Michael Chandler, man. Which is cr
That's a weird, yeah, that is a weird matchup.
Yeah. Yeah. Patty said, see you at the top. So
I
something
want
that
Renato to fight Patty.
yeah,
See
me
who's
too,
really
man.
easy money, bro. You know?
I
we
agree.
can
I
do
would
that
like to
one
see
too,
that.
yeah.
That'd
Patty
be
Or they
fun.
Triple
can
H.
give Patty might fight Chandler, or they can give him Dariush, which will put up um an interesting fight, I think, Patty and Dariush. Same with
Yeah.
Moicano, but again, let's let's see what they do with Patty. He can talk all the crap he wants.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Islam should fight two more times this year to make up for
Oh, for real.
some of
Yeah.
I
the
get
time that
you,
he doesn't
but
really
nah,
fight.
this man made the same amount of money. He's gonna fight one more time, probably October,
Not
and
chill.
that's it, man. You know how these guys are.
Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't fight very often. Who
Mm.
did he fight prior to Dustin again? Refresh my memory.
Volk.
He fought Volk, and then
This is the
prior to
fourth.
Volk,
This is the fourth
Volk.
event.
prior to
Oliveira,
Oliveira, that's
Volk,
right.
Dustin, and Moicano. He fought once last year.
So
Sorry, twice last year.
to win the title, he fought Oliveira, right?
Yeah, that was in
Yeah,
October.
he
Then
did fight once last year. I'm sorry. Yeah.
he fought Volk in February. Volk again in October. Then he fought, what was it,
The thing
Dustin
is, this
in
legacy
June.
of him having the most title defenses, unfortunately, two last minute replacements.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah, against
against not the
still
best guy in the division. You know what I mean?
in this case, yeah, but with Volk, definitely the best fight he's ever had, the hardest fight he's ever had to run it back, and that went the
Yeah, but
way
it
it
was a
went.
short. Yeah, it was a short notice one. But
Like,
if you compare Volk and the first one, the way he looked, and you compare him in the one where he stepped in last notice, he looked pudgy, bro.
Yeah.
yeah,
Unfortunately, you know what I mean? He's sometimes you get stepped in to get slaughtered.
You
does
guys
that
think that's
taint
ever
his
gonna happen
legacy?
again?
Wow, where somebody steps in and wins?
No, I'm saying Volk versus Islam 3.
No, no, that's done.
That's
Nah.
never gonna happen again, huh?
That's never gonna. Why is he even gonna
Poor
fight?
Volk.
Supposedly they're gonna fight. He's gonna fight Topuria.
Yeah, in Miami. You ready?
I don't want to see that.
I
I
want to
love
see
I don't
that.
Volk, bro. I don't
I
want
want
to
to see
see,
it.
dude.
To see him get knocked out live. Fuck it, let's go.
I like Volk too
yeah,
much, man. I don't want to see that again, bro. It's gonna break
Uh,
my heart.
I'm ready. Let's go.
But yeah, man. So that wraps up UFC 311. If you guys have anything else to say it now or forever hold your peace. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Much love, and we'll catch you guys in the next breakdown. See ya.